So that's an interesting topic, right? Because I know you're involved in a lot of executive meetings, board meetings, where some of the first questions are, hey, where are we on this month or this quarter's quota? How are we looking for next? And then you come in and you start talking about, I'm not saying you, but just in general, the brand, and everybody's eyes glaze over. Right? Because you got a CRO that's like, hey, I've got a quota over my head. I got a team that has to deliver against this. How do you reconcile or balance those? Because we all know that today's brand is tomorrow's demand, right? We can't do that. But in your mind, how do you think about that two-headed monster, as you put it, right? How do we accomplish both sides of that equation and still keep our jobs, keep alignment with our CEOs, our CROs, and such?
Well, first off, I think I envision a world where everything is measurable. And oftentimes, brand marketing is a lot more difficult to measure. You can do brand lift studies and other things, but it's not as crisp often as a performance marketing channel where you're understanding leads and pipeline SQLs and you're actually driving the funnel. What's interesting about brand marketing is it's so critical, but if you only focus on brand marketing, you're probably going to get fired because you're not proving ROI to the board and to the CEO. But if you only focus on performance marketing, you're probably going to have a top of funnel that dries up pretty quickly and there's no actually association with your brand. So from a B2C standpoint, you're sitting in a grocery aisle and you're deciding which product to choose. And oftentimes they're just choosing the best price or whatever the maybe a coupon is on the aisle. But if somebody is an advocate or an ambassador of that brand, they pay double, triple, quadruple the price for that and because of the emotional connection with the brand. And I think about that. I mentioned the art and science of the heart and mind. But as I zoom out to the entire kind of proving value as a marketing leader, what if you could, back to the question, what if you could make everything performance driven, but you're actually doing brand marketing activities? So there's some things that Stack Staff are working on, exciting around that, but also just connecting that journey of brand lift and the emotional connection to actually the campaign and the touch points and the ROI there. Because at the end of the day, most B2B companies, they focus very heavily on performance marketing. It's just given. I've said this before. My mom probably doesn't even know who Salesforce is. And so I don't know if I'll be leading marketing for a company that the whole world will know about, but it's really, as a B2B marketer, it's really, really critical that the right buyer knows who we are. And that's what matters most.